Don't forget to go to ashkicking.com for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products.
I'm not fighting no more. Kelly, let me do my job. I just told you I didn't want to do no interviews, and you said you are going to do interviews. Now you told me to do interviews. Now you're trying to take me away from them. No. Let me show Dante's Boxing Nation some love.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? You know, there's a great tournament going on in the 140-pound division, the World Boxing Super Series, and a fight that I'm really looking forward to seeing is Josh Taylor versus Ryan Blue Chip Martin. This should be a great fight. This should be a great matchup right here, and I really give credit to everyone that participated in this tournament because you had Jose Ramirez, who holds the WBC belt at 140, and he turned down the opportunity to be in this tournament. In fact, Josh Taylor, who just beat Victor Postol, and I'm going to talk about that fight, he became Jose Ramirez's mandatory, but since once again Ramirez decided not to participate in this tournament, now Ramirez, he no longer has to fight the very tough Josh Taylor. So Josh Taylor, who's one of the top seeds in this tournament, because he was one of the top seeds, he got to choose his opponent. And surprisingly to me, he chose the undefeated prospect Ryan Martin as his first opponent. That is a lot of confidence in Josh Taylor, if you ask me. Josh Taylor is coming off of his biggest win against Victor Postol. It was a very competitive fight, seesaw battle. And I know some fans will criticize Josh Taylor because he did have a fight that was competitive with Victor Postol. But people have to realize Victor Postol, he has an awkward type of difficult style. It's hard to really look real good against Victor Postol. He's rangy. He's constantly moving. He ties you up a lot. He's a very defensive fighter. So it's not easy to look really good against a Victor Postol. But credit to Josh Taylor. He figured out the puzzle and punctuated his win with a knockdown, a clean knockdown in the 10th round. But Victor Postol was game. Victor Postol, he hurt Josh Taylor just a little bit earlier on in the fight, but Josh Taylor, he rallied back. They went back and forth. And it was pretty much a high-speed chess match. But overall, I was pretty impressed with Josh Taylor's skills. He has a lot of speed. He has good foot movement. He's a southpaw, and he's very technical in the ring. So I see this as being a very tough fight for Ryan Martin. Now, Ryan Martin, on the other hand, he is very explosive. He's tall and rangy too for a junior welterweight. He's a very aggressive boxer puncher. He goes to the body well. He throws blistering hooks and has a long, stiff jab. So once again, this should be a really, really good matchup. I mean, you know, the fact that you have Josh Taylor going up against Ryan Martin, you have Regis Prograis in this tournament. You have some really, really good fighters in this tournament. Whoever wins this tournament is hands down the best fighter at 140. Hopefully this tournament, this WBSS tournament, it gets bigger and bigger in the sport of boxing because this is exactly what we need in boxing. Because it basically structures boxing like all other sports. I always tell you guys, in other sports, football, basketball, you know, you have the regular season, and then you have the playoffs, and then you have the Super Bowl or the finals. That way, we always come up with a conclusion on who the best is by the end of the season or the end of the year. And that is what this World Boxing Super Series is doing for the sport of boxing. So kudos to the person that came up with the great idea of the World Boxing Super Series. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Yep.